So now this is a perfect segue. So from one artist that is on the interview run to another artist that rarely does interviews, and when he did do interviews, they went a certain type of way. They didn't go well in the public space. They were very controversial. People didn't like the interviews, and some people got upset and felt offended. This artist, his name's Kanye West, Ye, as he wants to be called now. I think he put a notice out to the media to refer to him by his new name, Ye. So Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, has dropped his new album that's kind of an old album that's been floating around for a few years, or a year and a half at least. Bully. Some of these songs have been longer than that. They go back to
It's not new music?
Let me finish. Goes back to the Donda sessions, but now this is some new music that came out. It's been released at DSPs. Several versions were floating on the internet, like I said, on YouTube. Now we've got the rightfully sequenced version of it. And now here it is, Bully. Let us know what you think about it in the comments. But let me start off by saying that it's an album that I'm enjoying the more I listen to it. If you look at the sequences of the album, it starts off with King, which is a dope record, and then it goes with It's a Must, which goes back to the old sound Kanye. Hold on one second. My kids are screaming in the background. Hold on one second. Hey, I think they listen to the album.
We can't hear him anywhere.
They're going crazy. They jumping around listening to the album. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, this is a Mustang Father, which has a dope video. We're gonna break down that video in a minute with Travis Scott. All the love. Then it has a sequence that I think is my favorite sequence of the album. It goes with Punch Drunk, and this is when we get the old Kanye. He's chopping up that soul, flipping the samples, whatever works. Another soul sample flip. Then you got Mama's Favorite, where he took some of the Genius his conversation with his mother record that people are saying is their favorite record on the album, Sisters and Brothers. And then you got Bully with CeeLo. And then you got Highs and Lows, a different version than what was previously released. And then you get I Can't Wait, Can't Hurry Love, the Can't Hurry Love, that sample. Then you got White Lines. But that sequence right there, I just rattled off 6 or 7 songs. I mean, you have to go back to damn near
18.
You got to go back to maybe Pablo, maybe The Throne, maybe My Beautiful Dark Twisted, when you have a 6 or 7 song run like that. So it's a very long time since Kanye West has given us songs in that sequence, and the sequence right. It seem like he's in his right mind. It doesn't seem like he is spaced out. It seems like he's focused. This is a focused effort. So I enjoyed Bully. I got to go back, and we're going to have a different episode. I might do an episode, like a little short, about where I rank Kanye's albums of all time. But I think as from this year, 2026, I think Bully is going to be on the short list at the end of the year. His production's on point. He seems to have a coherent message on the album, the video.
What's the message?
Some things, and the message is a lot. The message is about, it's always been the same message. It's been the same message. I'm surprised you would ask this question, Leroy. It's the same message that Kanye West has had for almost 3 decades, right? It's about his personal situation, his family life, his struggles with depression, his struggles within the industry, his struggles as an artist, his struggles as a father. The message.
He got a song about depression?
This was pro-blackness in it. Yeah, he's got several songs and several bars about depression. I don't think you listen to the album. I don't think you listen to the album. But anyway, you tell me which one. Since you listened to it, tell me what songs. I can tell you, but you obviously didn't listen to the record.
No, I'm gonna
But anyway, let me finish my point. I'll let you go. Leroy.
Right. So no specific.
My point is this: if you want to, this is a vintage Kanye West effort to me. You know what I'm saying? He's not at the peak of his powers like he used to be. I think the last peak was probably Pablo. There was some remnants of Donda Vultures with Ty Dolla $ign. It had a couple songs on it. He got a couple ones off, like the one with Cardi was a big stadium anthem song, which I thought was pretty cool. He achieved what he wanted to achieve. Then he had the Vulture song with Dirk and Bump J was dope. But again, Bully, I'm liking the album, and I think a lot of people are going to like the album. Super's going to talk to what his opinions are in a bit. We got a similar opinion, but I think this is a good effort, and I think at the end of the year we're going to look back and say, he did what he had to do. So, Leroy, you have a lot to say.
Wait, let me cook up so he can cook. I know he got a lot to say.
I wasn't trying to cut
you can answer, Ron. You can rebuttal back.
But when people say he has a message, and I ask, what is the message?
I told you.
I never know.
I'm gonna give it to you right now. I'm about to give it to you.
You choose not to accept the message. I just told you.
I'm about to give it to you right now.
Tell me.
I just told you what it was, but you won't accept it because you don't like Kanye West, and that's okay.
Well, you said he rapped about depression, right? And okay, all right.
Hold on,
And
hold
black
on, hold
and
on, y'all. Hold on. Like I said, Leroy, I'm gonna let you cook. But this is why he called the album "Bully." I mean, because hurt people hurt people. When when he said like shit, I feel like a bully. Like he did, like he want to hurt something, like he want to do something, like you know what I mean. And like he hurt people. So I look at the album. I think the album was dope. I liked it the first time when it was half-assed through together last year or 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I was one of the people that stepped out and was like, yeah, I thought that shit was dope. I liked it. The production sounds better on this one. His voice sounds better. It sounds like he's more crispy, or like he sound like he took the grill out his mouth this time instead of keeping the grill in the rap. I don't know, but he sound better. He sound healthy. I don't know if this Kanye on the meds or off the meds. I don't know which one it is no more. I don't know which one is the real Ye. All around though, man. Like Ron said, it's got like 8 dope tracks on there. It's got 8 dope tracks, and then a couple songs that could have been doper, but they 1 minute, 1.5 minute songs. But they still dope as hell. The melodies is nice. His little harmonies, his samples, just the way it ride out and it flow. You get what he trying to say, and I almost look at those songs as like slight, quick interludes. But other than that, man, I mean, I'm proud of Kanye on this album. I wasn't never mad at him. I mean, whatever his beef was, always seemed like it was personal, and that he was going at the machine or going at the people that he felt wronged them. Whether he was going at a specific group because he felt like they were a part of this specific group or whatever. I always thought and felt that it was a personal problem, and I never was really mad at him. But I salute him for this album. I think it's one of his best efforts, like you said, Ron, at least since Donda. But go ahead, cook up, Leroy. You got it.
yeah, I mean, I don't just have this opinion for just you guys. I have a specific opinion that I could tell to anybody. And my thing about it is, people are telling me this is a genius talking. When Kanye talks, it's a genius. So he's not a genius? You're shaking your head.
I ain't never said nothing about him being a genius.
Okay, so we agree he's not a genius.
I don't talk like that. I don't know. I ain't never said
I'm
it.
strictly talking lyrically because people are telling me his messages. So I say, well, what message you talking about? And they pull out they pull out a line. Now, when I say messages, people, I just want to put things in context, right? When we talk about Dear Mama, I Gave You Power, there is a message. See what I'm saying? And when you talk about Kanye West, are you talking about a full message or are you pulling out lines? I just want to let's start there. Are you pulling out lines and saying that's a message? Is that a message?
Hey, but Leroy, I think you
Or
just
is it rapping?
I think
Is
you
it
being a little bit
incoherent?
petty. You being petty with his artistic expression though, because you don't like him. It's like you got a personal problem.
I said I hate J.
When you
Cole. His
usually the
album
one of
is
the
great.
first one, you one of the main guys that's on here protecting and repping and wanting artists to get their
I said
expression.
I hate J. Cole. His record is great. Y'all just saw me say that.
I think
On his
that
review.
Kanye West, he did a good enough job expressing his hurt and his pain and his, you know what I mean, his love for what, you know what I mean? Like I think he did a good
Okay.
job.
Okay, so
I think
I'll
he
let
did a
it
good
go.
job. I
I'll
think
let
he
it
did a
go.
good
But
job.
people are all right.
I think he did a good job explaining why he was mad.
All right.
But I mean, you got it though. You got it.
People are saying that his messages are coherent, that he's making coherent messages in his songs. I'm saying, okay, well then show me what song you're talking about. So, okay, so song 1, The King. And no, folks, I do feel a way about Kanye, but I want y'all to know after I do my review, am I making up things or am I what I saying really on his album? The first song, King, behind the beat that sounds like what sounds like is an alarm clock, right? Now, everyone pause this, go listen to the song and ask yourself, does it sound like an alarm is going off? A school bell, a school alarm. Okay. He talks about a lot of the album themes are his relationship to power, being drunk off power. Everybody go back and listen to see if I'm actually telling the truth. He talks about the hero become a villain. Why is that good? He talks about his voice inflection almost sounds like he's reading. We all talk with inflection. It sounds like he's reading. He talked about being treated like an orphan. Did we do something to him or did his own mouth do things to him?
Before he says the orphan line, he says, "I'm drunk off power. I'm about to pour it up." He's saying he's pouring. He was drunk off power and he's pouring it
Is
up.
that a message? Yes or no?
Yeah, that is a message.
Okay, I'm
He was
drunk
drunk
off
off
power.
power and he's
I'm
pouring it
about
up.
to pour it up.
He's addicted to power. He's
I'm
addicted to
addicted
power.
to
He's
power.
drunk off of it, and his power is causing him to do certain things. There's a message in that. So
He
just
said
'cause you don't think it's a message,
his
it's a message.
power ruins his personal relationships. He said that.
That's a message.
He said that.
That's a message.
Okay, so we're saluting that.
No,
Okay.
that's his art.
No, we're
That's his
saluting
life.
Right.
that.
That's just what he's
That's
saying.
his
Nobody's
life.
saluting.
No, that's a you just said that's a message. Now, if
Yes.
it is a message, that's fine. I'm gonna agree with him that him being drunk on power ruined his relationships. I agree with you, sir.
Okay.
So I didn't treat you like an orphan. Let's be clear. Now, he talked about Martin Luther King and a racial marriage. That's what you took about out of Martin Luther King? All right, cool. The bass is turned up to where it covers a lot of the musicality. Okay, this is song 1, which is 2 minutes. Song 1 was 2 minutes. Let's go into song 2, which was 1 minute and 27 seconds. It's a must. The bass is turned up very loud again, but it's covering up a lot of stuff over this Casio sound over the metronome that's like ding, 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 ding. Go back, everyone. Let me know if you hear it. You'll hear it.
Yeah,
He
well,
talks about
hey, you say you want a message, right? If you're not dreaming, you ain't if it don't scare you, ain't dreaming big enough. Is that not a message?
okay, cool. I'm glad that's genius to you because that's genius to everybody else.
You asked me for the message. You didn't ask me
No,
what
it's
the genius.
awesome.
No, you didn't ask me
It's
that question.
awesome. It's awesome.
Your specific question to me was like,
It's
where the messages,
genius
right?
to y'all, not you.
You asked me like I didn't know
It's
where the
ge-
messages were, and I'm going song by song and telling you the message, right? Because
Let's
you
do
asked
that. Let's
me.
please do that. Let's please do that.
While I had the floor, you asked me
Let's
what the
please do
messages
that.
were, and you like I didn't know the messages, and I'm telling you that's another message. If you're not dreaming big enough,
Is this
and it's like so that's
is
another.
it a
You give,
coherent message
I want
throughout
to let
the
the
song?
audience know that I know the music, and I'm giving him the messages he asked for. So do you
Is it
want
a
more messages?
coherent message or
Do you
is it a
want more
rap line?
messages, or you want to continue? Because you asked me the questions.
I don't care what we
I
do.
mean, what message do West
I
Side
don't
Gun
care what we
get,
do.
bro? Why we playing this
But no,
game?
but Leroy asked me for the messages. I'm giving him
I
the music. Go
understand
ahead,
that, but I'm
Leroy.
just saying, like,
Oh, so you
why,
did so you're not hearing my response, right?
why we doing this? Why we doing this to Kanye right now? Why you questioning if he got a message? He got artistic expression. He is expressing himself the way he gonna do it, man. And through his
All
expression,
right, never mind, man.
through his
Y'all can have
expression,
it.
that's his message. I don't get I don't understand why
Y'all
you
can have it.
dissecting him
I
like
don't care that much, man. I mean, my thing about it is this: is the message of the song about having big dreams, or is it a rap line that you cherry picked out of it? That's all I'm saying. Now, yes, it is a message, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But the thing about it is, not you two guys. To the rest of the people out there, you are saying this is genius. This is a genius talking. So I'm just pointing out your genius. That not you two, again, not you, Super, not you, Ron. To the general public, this is a genius talking. So I just want to point out your genius, y'all. So he said, so the line that you said, what? If the dream don't scare you, it's not big enough. Okay, you're a genius. You're a genius now. Okay. But he also talks about tricking off money and people going broke tricking off money. Now let's keep in mind the song before that, he talked about being drunk off power, and then he said she only wants me because I'm getting to it. That's his words. The second song, he says people going broke tricking. His words. Now I'll make this short. I'll make this shorter because this stuff really ain't hard. This is really, to me, this is not genius. And I'm gonna go on record to saying that because I think the word genius is being overused. And not by you two. Again, this whole week they're gonna say, well, when he talks, it's a genius. Okay. So Father, the video is kind of like some ASAP shit. I hear the Yeezy influence, but again, I mentioned an alarm clock. Go back to song 1 and then go to Father. Do y'all hear an alarm going off in the back? I just want y'all to pause this video, go listen and ask yourself. I don't even have the timestamp. How long was that song? I don't know. For all the love, right? A lot of these songs is like 1 minute and a half, y'all. And I just want to let y'all know the reason why rappers do that is because to hold 3 minutes and a half, you got to have a strong beat. If you don't have a strong beat, make it 1 minute and a half because nobody would know because it's like a plane. When the plane takes off, right? You feel the energy taking off. But when it levels, it's harder to keep people's attention when it's level. That's why you see people going to sleep on a plane because the energy's not there no more. The energy was the takeoff. So if you make your songs 1 minute and a half, it's all takeoff. That's a trick to make y'all stuff hot. Okay, all the love. He's singing in autotune. Let's start giving that props now. Because if we're gonna give that to Kanye, let's keep it consistent across the board. If you're singing on autotune, we got to give that props. If you're melody rapping, we got to give that props. It can't just be he gets the props. Punch Drunk. That's 1 minute and 49 seconds. He talks about mothers fighting for a living wage. Y'all go back to 2022 and listen to his comments on welfare. I'll leave it there. Whatever, because there is women that are fighting for a living wage, and you had comments about that, sir. You had comments about that. But whatever works. 1 minute and 59 seconds. Again,
Dope though. Dope.
the melodic rapping. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like to me, I come from late registration, college dropout, my beautiful dark twisted fatty. So my opinion is gonna be completely different than everybody's because I'm from a different era. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all are from this era, not you too. The rest of y'all out there are from this era. Y'all don't know nothing about the era I'm from. So this is not moving me. Okay, mama, respectfully, a mama's favorite. 1 minute and 41 seconds. The last 50 seconds is his mom talking. Rest in peace to his mom. He's singing again, melodic rapping. That's cool. But if we're gonna give props to singing, sisters and brothers, again, is he having certain lines or is he having a coherent message? I need y'all to go through every single song of this album and every single song of the last decade.
All right, Leroy.
Does
Leroy,
he have does he
just
have
let
a
me ask you. Let me
coherent
ask you this,
message?
just about this question, just about this song alone. Regardless of all that shit you just said, when
Okay.
you hear them come in saying sisters and brothers, when that shit come on and the
Yeah.
beat hit,
Yeah.
that shit don't sound good.
Oh no, it's fine. It's another person's song, but
Do it sound
yeah.
good? Do it sound good? Is it dope?
Again, bro, I'm from a different Kanye era. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man, come on,
I
man.
mean, does it sound
It's burning you to just. It's burning you not to
nah,
say that
but
shit
y'all,
dope,
but
dog.
it's
You know
genius
that
to
shit dope.
y'all. It's genius to y'all. To me, it's
I ain't
child's
said
play.
genius. I
It's
said, is
child's
it
play.
dope? Is it dope? Is the shit dope, man?
It's good. You see, I
Okay,
came
all
I
right,
came from an
all right,
era where this
all
guy
right.
made late
That's fine. That's
registration.
fine. I'm good. I'll take that.
But
I'll take
I'm
that.
just saying, super. If I bring up late registration and then I say this song is
We
good,
ain't got to do
you
that
see
though.
what I'm doing there,
We
right?
ain't got to do that though. We ain't got to do that, man.
But yeah,
We ain't got to do
is
that.
Kanye good at music? Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Okay, so melodic rapping again. If he can get away with it and it's considered great, it got to be great for everybody. We can't stop doing because anybody else we be bashing. Bully is a great song, a fire song, a greatness song, a genius song. Okay, so if I don't have to lie here, but the words obey, that has a political context in the way that CeeLo probably meant it. We talk a lot about attention. Y'all figure that however y'all want to figure that, right? Again, great song, awesome song. When he talks about popping a pill and wanting to fight somebody, I don't think that is a positive message, but if that's the message, okay. And when we talk about messages, I want everyone to go back and ask yourself, is this a positive message or a negative? Highs and lows.
Hey, that
Highs
shit
and
just,
lows.
hey, it just get the people going. I like that part when
Okay,
he was
okay.
like,
Oh,
and I feel like a bully. I like that's the
yeah,
way he say that
but
shit. That shit go
it
hard,
is
man.
about hurting people. The song
Right.
is
Hey,
about
but
hurting
you,
people.
hey.
The song is about hurting people.
It
So
is what it is, man.
but yeah, but that's what we like. And I'm just saying, so later we're gonna talk about all this virtuous stuff, but we have to keep in mind what we like. Highs and lows, all that inflection. That was nice. If we're gonna give props to singing, we got to do it again. Oh, that song is 1 minute and 52 seconds. The next song is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Singing again. Can't hurry, love. No, you'll just have to wait. They say love don't come easy. That's our genius. To me, that song already existed, but that's fine. And it was classic. The next song, White Line, singing again. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Circle, singing again. 1 minute and 32 seconds.
Dope.
Preacher Man, singing again. The autocorrect, not just auto
Dope.
tune, but autocorrect. So again, if it's dope for him, because I watch hip hop kick everybody's back in for singing and singing with autotune. I gotta stop doing that because you're gonna give Kanye props for doing the exact same thing,
I ain't seen
the
nobody kick
exact
nobody
same
back in with
melodies.
songs like
So
Preacher Man. I ain't
okay,
never
so
seen
when
that.
rappers sing now, they gotta get props.
What
Don't kick
rapper
their
put out a
back in.
song like Preacher Man, we
Don't
kicked their back
don't
in?
kick
And
their back in.
nobody, I haven't seen
Bro,
it.
again, man, again, I'm from the era of early
Yeah, that's
Kanye. Y'all think that
crazy.
this
She
is
like,
moving
Well,
me?
wait a minute, one
Come
second. Hey,
on.
hey,
Come on. Shout out, my brother.
before you end, because we're gonna come back to this.
I
We got a
got
special guest in the building. But Leroy, we got a special
4
guest
more
in the building.
songs.
You hear
It'll
me?
take me 60 seconds to
All right,
do
finish
4
up.
more songs. The Beauty and the Beast, 1 minute and 46 seconds. 2 minutes and 3 seconds, and the last two singing it all. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. and a half, because I want to say 12. 11 and a half of these songs he's singing in auto-tune. So please, people, we got to start giving that props. If this is going to be our genius level of rap, then we got to start singing in auto-tune. Let's keep it a buck.
Man, come on, man.
I ain't with you.
Hey, we can put this to bed right
No,
here.
no, 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 no. We gotta spend. We gonna come back there because I gotta take some time to unpack.
Okay.
We liked it. Well,
Uh,
let me give Kanye a little bit of credit backpacking off what he said. When he talks about certain subjects and he's opening the door to the subject, Kanye does do that. And if we're going to throw the word around or the phrase genius around for that, if you're saying, well, he opens the door for conversation, well, then I'll accept, I can take that because that is legitimately there. I just want people to be able to explain what they're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Because then it's easier to accept. You feel me? When we're just like throwing out a blanket statement, I don't know. But then that aspect, yes, he has shown signs of genius there for a fact. That, you know what I mean?
Hell, he definitely got one of the best albums of the year just from a concept wise and reflection wise. I really enjoyed the album. I think it's one of the best projects so far.
yeah.
We claim we want real hip hop. We want somebody saying and speaking on something. This is one of those albums you should support because like skill wise, production, he checking all the boxes. So
Yeah,
definitely
we
got
gotta be
support.
definitely support, man. And I'm gonna talk to him in and do some visuals. He needs some visuals for some of this music, man. He needs some.
Might as well drop an AI video or two.
Oh yeah, we can do the AI
Yeah.
joint. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Some. I mean, you said we might as well get comfortable with it.
Man, so we left off. I guess we're gonna you finish your review real quickly, Roy. Did you go?
No, I that was it. That was it. You know, I finished it. I go back, and find out. I mean, at the end of the day, if someone tells me that they like it, I'm not gonna tell you what you like. You like it. You feel me? But to me, honestly, a lot of the short songs, I didn't really appreciate that, but I understand the business, so I understand. The singing, I'm not mad at that, but I'm more of the
I
rapping
mean,
thing.
Kanye been doing that for a long time, though.
Yeah,
Now.
that's cool. That's cool because again, I understand that. If you come in here singing, I understand why you're doing it. Um, and it's just there are things like that. But the messaging along with the album, I have to disagree with the messaging. Not that I don't appreciate it. I just disagree with it. You see what I'm saying? I can appreciate it, but I don't think it serves well. And I'm not going to tell you what I think that message is. I'm going to tell y'all to go listen to what that message is, and you decide what that message is. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. I think the album is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna jump out the window for it. I know that's what a lot of people gonna. I think it's cool.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some credit. I mean, we got King. King is dope. This a must is dope. Father with Travis Scott was dope. I ain't that big of a fan of All the Love like that. It's not Punch Drunk. It was cool, but Whatever Works was dope. Mama's Favorite. I'm not that big of a fan on Mama's Favorite. Sisters and Brothers was dope. Bully was dope. Highs and Lows was dope. I can skip them other two. I Can't Wait. White Lines. That one was cool at first. Circles, dope. Preacher Man, dope.
Beauty and the Beast, dope.
Beauty and the Beast is dope. Right. I can't remember exactly which one I like. If I liked the last song, this one here, but I can't really remember right now if I really did. But that's a lot. That's a lot of dope.
A lot of dopeness. A lot of dopeness.
A lot
I
of
mean,
dopeness
we
on there,
kicked
bro.
Jack
That's like
Harlow's back end though, and he was singing the whole
No,
time.
we said we
no, we know, no, but nobody kicked.
we didn't kick Jack Harlow's back in. We said the album was cool.
Jack-
Well, why you? Well,
Not us, not us, not us,
right.
not.
Ain't
But in the
nobody, ain't nobody's been
community,
mad. Ain't nobody mad at it.
y'all
The same.
kicked Jack Harlow's back in, and he was singing with soul the whole time.
But the songs that I like, the songs that I like, Ye pretty much rapping on most of them songs. He might sing a hook a little bit, but he rapping.
Again though, it's cool. But as far as business wise, I do understand the musical choice of why you're doing these things because I understand the business. So but I don't think I guess the rebel Kanye, I'm not hearing that person there because your musical choices are very strategic because you understand
It's still there.
you understand streaming and what people like to play and notes they like. So and I hear the calculation.
It seemed like he calculated
I hear the
and like tame. Like he tried to be a little bit more tame. and just focus on himself a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't really make any controversial statements, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? He really tried to
right.
he kinda controlled himself a little bit. I think he wants to he recognized that he's pushing 50 now. He wants one last run. I think he wanted to do the Super Bowl. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but
I just
he wants to
I
do
always
this.
thought that it just he could have went about expressing himself in a better way. When it wearing the Klan outfit, you know what I mean? Like what you gonna expect by doing that? You know, people gonna be they're gonna have something to say. It's gonna
Yeah,
cause
that's
controversy.
why I'm mad forever.
It's gonna be one way or another. So I think that, he could have expressed himself differently, but
But I think he was
it
trying
is
to
what
make
it is.
I'm not gonna get on in this podcast because I don't wanna go back and forth, but I think
We ain't gotta go back and
he was
forth.
trying to make a point with the Klan.
Right.
It was a point he was
I'm
trying
an
to make.
artist, man. You can't fool me. I'm a real
He was trying to
artist.
make a
You
point.
can't fool me.
Hey, but like I said, man, I ain't mad at him. We allow people to wear devil horns
Fool
and
me.
pentagrams and do it.
Doja Cat, all types of
We allow these guys to constantly cover up their eye.
When people, I don't want y'all to take my opinion. I
Now
want
you
you
want to
to
explain the symbolism,
I
but
want you
I'm just saying we allow them to do it.
I just want y'all to go look it up. I don't want y'all to take me as the truth.
Look up.
When you cover your right eye, right? When you pledge allegiance, they ask you to cover your heart. Your heart is your life force, and we cover it for America. When you do that, you're signaling to the brain, I will die over America. So when you signal the left eye is connected to the left part of your body, which is your heart. Left, right, left, right. When you look at our ancient sculptures, the left foot is always in front. The left means follow your heart. The left eye means follow your heart. Left eye from TLC, she meant follow your heart.
It mean do what thou will. Right?
We got to stop thinking that white people define our symbols.
It mean do what thou will. That's what it means.
Yeah, do what thou wilt means have confidence in yourself. That's what it meant. I know that y'all think some white dude made
We ain't
that
even
up.
got to go down this road.
That made that up. But I'm not, I'm just telling y'all, look it up and let's bet money. If I'm wrong, get money. Y'all can let's bet money if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's bet money if I'm wrong. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. But yeah, but yes, I mean, we gotta get out of that and research our people, not their people, because their people flipped the message. They flipped it. They weren't even writing. How y'all making our symbols when y'all couldn't even write? When we was already carving a 100-foot wall up in the sky with these symbols and y'all couldn't even write. So they can't flip our stuff. Yes, your left side means follow your heart. That's what it means. Now, if I'm wrong, go look it up.
this
You
right
know what I
here.
mean? Go look it up. Left, right, left, right. The military does that. Follow your instinct. Follow your heart.
We're gonna have to have a real conversation about this. We just had a nice episode.
Done
We
with it.
all in agreement. We talked to our brother IL. We reviewed the album Bully. I don't want to end the show on such a sour note. So with that being said,
No, listen to the message and y'all let me know out
with that
there.
being
Not me.
said, with
Is
that being
Kanye
said,
being positive in his music or is he being negative?
with that being
Y'all
said,
figure it out.
With that being said, I got to give a shout out to Superman because he's a loyal guy. I see him rocking this Milwaukee Bucks hat. I just got a notification they just got eliminated from the playoffs. So shout out to
Hey,
the Bucks, man. Shout out
hey,
to the Bucks.
on the low, man. I ain't want to reveal the secret. We was taking anyway, man. We
Well,
taking.
Giannis, we're thinking for what? Giannis is gone.
Yeah, Giannis ain't going nowhere. Giannis,
Doc Rivers is gone.
we tanking. Giannis ain't going nowhere either. We was tanking just so we can get a better player for Giannis. Giannis is acting with us. He acting like he want to go because he don't want to look like he was tanking. Y'all know Giannis got that type of pride. The Bucks is like, look, Giannis, we tanking. Sit your ass down. You hurt. And that's why he been in and out the games. He don't want to look like he tanking.
Hey,
But
I appreciate you
we
you
tanking.
spoke like a loyal fan, brother. Shot at the home team.
It's all
I
good.
respect that, bro. But you know they ain't taking. They done, man. Leroy, before we get out of here, any thoughts, man, for the weekend? Any movies you checking out? Any albums? The weekend is almost over, but what's going on in Oakland, in the Bay Area, California? What's going on?
Well, me, I'm just gonna be focusing on music, man. Y'all pretty sure, gonna focus on the people out there. But I just I want to hear an honest take on Kanye. But y'all don't owe me nothing. But I just think
So
the word.
our take wasn't honest.
Right.
Damn.
All right. We was
No,
being
I'm not talking about yeah. y'all specifically, everybody's take is honest to them because that is you. But I'm not saying y'all two. I'm saying when we throw around the word genius, I want us to elevate on what a genius is, not y'all too. Because again, this week we're gonna hear, oh, this is a genius talking. So if that's the case, then articulate to me where is the
You the only one I didn't heard say
where's
genius
the
all
genius?
like this whole time.
I've heard it for 25
I,
years.
I haven't heard
From
nobody say
Kanye, I've
genius
heard it for
talking about this
25
album.
years.
I'm talking about talking about this album though. I haven't heard
I've
anybody
heard
speak on genius.
there's no reviews for it as far as they'll start coming out next week because we jump on it first a lot of times on a weekend. But y'all know what I mean. A lot of people gonna act like they don't know what we never heard the word genius associated with Kanye. All right, but I think that when you say that about someone, you're saying the highest level. Is this music the highest level? Highest level? That's up for y'all to decide if it is, and articulate it if this is the highest
I
level.
can't wait till that next West Side Gun album drop.
Why is that?
We gonna do
Crash it. If it's bad, crash
No,
it.
no, I just want. Hey, I want to know.
Some of
It
his
better be,
albums
hey,
aren't that good. That's a fact.
hey, the message better be there, and it better be on the
No, his
highest
message is
level.
boom, 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 boom. But at least he's honest. That's my message. Boom, 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 boom. Kanye's message is in the first song and the last song. In his song, he's saying, I'm racing for power. And throughout the album, he says, power, power. There's a lot of things about power. Y'all figure out whether that is good or not. Because the context of it is there's a lot of pain behind all the power that I'm trying to get. And y'all, hip hop's going to say that's good. That's a good thing. I want us to really ask ourselves, is it a good thing that we're doing that to ourselves? Y'all let me know when he talks about pill popping and being drunk. If that's a good thing,
Hey man.
I'll leave it there.
Hey man, super anything before we get out of here, bro.
No, man. Salute to IL. Everybody, make sure you tap into the album. We not glazing. I promise you, I wouldn't glaze at all about the album. The album is really dope. It's real hip hop. It's up there up there on the level of that IDK album. Actually, honestly, to me, IDK, I still think that's the album of the year. But it's up there as far as being refreshing and hearing somebody really speak on some real shit. I wanted to ask him who was at least two of his top three favorite revolutionary type artists. You know what I mean? Guys that inspired him to be the type of artist he is. I think that more artists and more rappers, even you, Leroy, you know what I mean? I think that what he was saying was kind of inspirational. Once you find your lane and once you get comfortable with who you are and you accept the reality, you can get back to just being an artist and making the songs and being who you are, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
once you
find your tribe. They out
yeah,
there.
right,
They
right.
out there.
And just keep grinding, keep going. And you'll find people who think
Yeah,
you dope and people who will like and respect your music. So
for sure.
shout out to him, man, for sure, man.
No
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
I'm a little sick, y'all. I got
Jordan game
Yeah, you
6, you know what I mean? but I want to say I appreciate everybody. Do the needful. Please hit like and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's get our numbers up so we have more dope interviews. I mean, we've interviewed IL, we've interviewed Blue, we've interviewed Lupe Fiasco, we interviewed who else?
Absol.
Absol.
Someone told me they saw the Lupe today, and that felt
We,
good.
we interviewed a lot of folks. We interviewed Big Gip. We interviewed a lot of folks. So we got more interviews coming. We need you to tap in with us. Buy us a cup of coffee. Send us a super chat, a super like. And also, I got a message for everybody, man. We got some situations dealing with you just don't know. But make sure you love your children. Make sure you appreciate your children while they're here. Put some
Right.
wisdom in them, man. Hug your family, hug your loved ones. You never know what the next day will bring. So bring peace to yourselves, bring peace to your minds, bring peace to your hearts. This is the weekend, Ron. We appreciate you. I'm your boy, Ron. That's Leroy Green. That's Super Duper.
Yes,
Hey, yo,
sir.
see you on the come up, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Weekend rhyme.